What's going on, guys? Your boy Shylanders, and I'm sitting here in a class, and for some reason I don't know why, but sometimes when I'm in class I don't really pay attention. But the battle for Atlantis, college basketball first announced that it was coming back in 2020 on November 25th. And reportedly, the battle for Atlantis it's set now. Um, as I try to put it, it got moved to South Dakota, the Sanford Center, I believe, is what it's called. So it's not going to be in what most people would consider Atlantis now. Even though it usually take place in the Bahamas for those of you who don't know, and it's like a ballroom setup, blue background, blue lights, beautiful atmosphere, beautiful court. It's like the only thing that's bright in the arena is the court, in the ballroom. So it's a great tournament each year. And I'm not gonna lie though, this is probably the strongest field we have seen in a while because usually, it'll be about 4 to 5 Power Five teams, and then kind of like mid majors. But this year, it's pretty much like straight Power Five. Then you have Wichita State, who with Greg Marshall, they can knock off anybody as you've seen in the past or have you seen recently. But the field this year includes Duke, Ohio State, Memphis, West Virginia, Texas A&M, Creighton, Utah, and Wichita State. So if you look at that, I mean, those are like a lot of great teams. Maybe preseason top 25 teams. Um, I haven't seen a bracket yet for it though, so I can't really tell you, how it's gonna play out or my predictions on it. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, your predictions should be Duke, sir. Come on, Duke is in battle for Atlantis, so go with Duke. But I mean, you never know. I mean, honestly, we set rosters together, and honestly, Duke would be the best team. Yeah, so Duke would be the best team, on paper. But I think teams that can compete with them in this tournament would obviously be Ohio State, Memphis, West Virginia. Any of these teams can compete outside of that as well. But if you look at the rosters on paper and kind of match it up, there's obviously that those teams probably have the best chance. And out of those teams, I'm probably going to say Memphis. But when you got teams like Creighton and Wichita State who have great coaches, in the college game, McDermott at Creighton and Greg Marshall at Wichita State. You see what they've done, honestly, in the past and every year, solid teams over there. Utah is an up and coming program, man. I got to watch them quite a bit last year. A&M, a new era over there with Virginia Tech's old coach. But things are coming along at A&M. I give them a year, either this year or by the time next year, they'll most likely be back to where they used to be. But West Virginia, Bob Huggins, Penny at Memphis. These teams, those three teams right there. The bracket has not been released, like I said, but those teams right there, man. And Ohio State, they can give Duke a run for their money. And then Landers Noley transferring from Virginia Tech to Memphis. That's another huge play. Memphis brought a lot of guys back. A lot of those guys you just saw as 5 stars and stuff, they brought them back, and then brought in guys like Musa Saiz and stuff. Ohio State, Dwayne Washington, Ibrahim Diallo over there. They brought a lot of guys back. EJ Liddell, Justin Arns. It's it's another, what I'm trying to say, it's another experienced team with talent. West Virginia basically did the same thing, man. So you got experienced teams with talent in those three. Really, almost every team this year is going to be experienced in college basketball. And then you look at Duke, who is probably going to be starting, freshman as usual, but they have experience as well. And Duke can go really deep this year. That's what I think a lot of people are forgetting. Duke can probably go 9 or 10 deep this year consistently. So it'll be interesting to see that. But yeah, this was just an update video. You know, a lot of college basketball news has been announced. A lot of teams had games before November 25th. Obviously, where I go to University of Arkansas, so we're excited about basketball this year. You know, we had games scheduled for Oral Roberts, and then we had a tournament in Vegas where we were most likely going to play Louisville in the championship. And those two got canceled, I believe, or they might get rescheduled, but we're looking at right now. But it'd be interesting to see, man, where it goes. But yeah, Battle for Atlantis might as well be the battle for South Dakota this year. Is new, you know, with this COVID stuff going on, man. It's just new everything, you know. You have to adjust. But yeah, it's been another video on Battle for Atlantis. Not Battle for Atlantis. It's been another video from me, guys. I'm not cutting that out because that was pretty funny. It's been another video from your boy Rashad Leonard, and you guys have a great day.